All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 1, Episode 12.
This is
the finale of the season.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
many little things I want to see here.
Yep, but the baddies have been defeated, right? So there's what else
dead.
is there left to do for this season, right? You know,
we smote a vamp.
Yep.
And
shot a bitch.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, your magical sugar daddy decided to no-show you.
It kind of sucks, but yeah. Percy, you still have a barrel that has your sister's name on it.
Well, and
you're gonna have to deal with that.
And you have a friend that is very persuasive about getting what he wants. So yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah.
But then also, you know, like they gotta go back and see the king and be like, hey, we're heroes. You know, bad guys are dead. You're not charmed anymore.
And we also have to figure out how the hell we're gonna get Keyleth alive again. So yeah. That's its own thing there.
Yeah, because she was the one healer, and then
I really hope we get some Sun Tree. Like, God.
That would be awesome. Yes, that's the other thing we do need. We need Sun Tree.
We need Sun Tree.
Sun Tree has been mentioned and referenced, but we need
Craven Edge. We need Sun Tree.
There are a few new voices and characters we need in this episode. Yeah,
and whatever they choose to end us with here, it's going to have to tide us over until season 2. So
that's true. I'm hoping for some rather titillating door answering.
Yes. Yeah. My cultured man. Indeed. I think we
maybe some
we
courage.
all would love that. Oh yes, speak truth, brother. Speak truth. So yeah, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, that's a thing.
Weird.
Yep, that's also a thing. Oh, quick necrosis setting in.
Keyleth is gone.
Oh.
At least we have what we came for.
What are you talking about? Keyleth is still breathing.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. Yep.
All right.
Love it.
Bax, another elixir. I need it. Hurry.
There's no more.
Damn it! Why did we skimp on the healing potions at Gilmore's?
Oh shit.
Oh shit! No opening.
No opening. We're cramming everything into this episode.
Yeah.
Wait. What else did she use? Short halt! Need that magic! Come on, work.
A little bit of maybe Vax's paladin multiclass, maybe hinting at.
What was the ritual meant to do? Answer me.
I only answer to the whispered one. He denied me.
Yeah.
And me.
The smile.
Yeah.
I'll shatter your ankles, my sister Vesper. Your hands belong to Julius. Each Corolla will have their pound of flesh.
Oh shit. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Something has possession of you.
Yeah.
And we are better for it.
Percy! That's not Percy.
Yes.
If it gets what it wants, I don't think much of Percy will be left.
Oh.
Vexalia, what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh.
Take off the mask.
Yeah. Oh.
You can put it down.
It won't let me.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh. Oh, is it gonna manifest?
Okay.
Oh. Oh, oh God! Oh! I love it. This is so cool.
Shit.
Today's lesson is on the subject of binge.
Oh. Okay.
Wow. Oh.
Top marks person.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you all! Let her go! Cassandra! Cassandra!
Oh my God.
You've seen a ghost. Dead to the Derolos. Stop. Not again. Not again. I won't let you take them.
Is it giving him unlimited ammunition at this point?
Maybe.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Yep. Jeez.
That looks so good. Oh my God.
What are you doing to me?
Oh my God.
Who are you?
Holy shit. Oh my God.
This is so good.
What are you talking about?
Forget the fights from the previous episode.
Yeah.
This is where it's at.
Yeah.
Possible. I know you.
Her name's on the list. On the barrel.
Hate feels good. It drowns the pain. I've seen how easily it consumes you. Find the real Percy within. Find my brother. I'm here for you. We all are.
Shit.
Oh my God.
You did this to me. And you'll pay!
Oh God, that line.
Please, Percy.
You know to trust person.
Yes, I do. I won't let you!
Oh!
Shit.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my God.
Is it you?
I'm afraid so. Well, you shot me anyway? You shot me? Yes. Well, thank you for not dying. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I do that.
Even in your moment of triumph, you still managed to fall short. What? You had the chance to kill me, and you failed.
Silas is gone. I know that suffering. Losing one's family is a wound that cannot be mended.
At least he saw the sunlight one last time.
I knew we saved the wrong Derolo.
Oh!
The Whispered One will finish what we began. And when he returns, cities will fall. Titans will rise. Rivers will flow with the blood of...
Yeah. That's so perfect. Oh, that's so perfect. Oh, I love that. I love it as a change too. Like,
Yeah.
that's
beautiful.
ho ho.
I'm glad you forgave her, brother. But I could
Well, you know, not killing, forgiven.
Yeah. Not exactly the same thing.
Nice.
Oh!
Nice
Easy.
double tap.
I don't think so, buddy.
Ha!
Regardless of its origin, it can still prove to be an effective weapon. The curse is lifted.
Yeah, maybe you're. Nah.
Oh.
Well, I'll be damned. Thank you.
No, you won't be. Not anymore.
No, not anymore. You're welcome.
Did you know that demon was still in there?
Uh-huh.
Total gas.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What do we do? Just nod and smile.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, our pleasure. It was nothing.
My entire adult life has been driven by fear and vengeance. That's not the temperament of a leader. But you, Cass, of all our family, you were the bravest. You are the true heir to Whitestone. Everyone here suffered from the Briarwoods, but you endured it. You live as long as
Yeah.
Whitestone
Life needs things to live.
Yep.
lives. I meant what I said yesterday.
No, thanks. And it's the first time anyone's ever said that to me. But we have responsibilities. I just can't. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. I'm gonna walk away.
Nice.
Hey, what about the thing at the top of the zipper twine? The spinning orb of death?
From what you told me, it must be connected to something beyond the veil. Hopefully it's not dangerous.
I'll find you some horses.
Oh, actually, I might be able to get us home a little quicker.
Tree stride?
Yeah.
There's this tree spell, but well, it only works on trees I've seen before, and they have to be alive. And also, I have to be strong enough, and I think I can only do it like once a day. So,
That was great.
right? Yeah. Totally. Thanks, Vex.
Love it. Both of those things. Come on.
Like, we gotta see it.
I see it, hear it.
Archery's just the best.
Okay, fine.
Oh, come on.
Come on. All right, cool. We're getting some of the crazier D&D spells
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Nice. All right, back at the keep.
Okay.
Nice. All right, and we are getting some slice of life stuff.
Yeah.
Doors.
I got you, buddy.
Ah,
Masterpiece is complete! Epic story of
yes.
the vampires, the Cyclops I vanquished. What Cyclops? Oh, yeah, I may have taken some artistic license, but this tale is far too great for a lousy book. No, our legend shall be told in song.
Yes.
Sit down, my friends,
The legend of Vox Machina.
with the
Legend of
Machina. Excellent time.
Jarrett.
Caleb.
I mean,
What if?
I don't.
What if?
The crier said sovereign rulers to make a proclamation.
Yes! Oh my God! Yes!
I allowed strangers into our midst, entrusting them with power they never should have had. Vox Machina saved us from this threat, and so with humility, I
Oh, boy.
Holy shit.
Yep. Wow.
In addition to the council members you already know, we will be adding
Fuck.
Oh yeah, and then they spread out. Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there they are.
Fuck yes. Yes. Yeah. Well, let's just start to wait for season 2.
Yeah. Ah,
Oh, boy.
yeah. We
Oh,
got
boy.
ourselves a finale.
That was
we had
one
it be
hell of a
personal
Yep.
final conflict.
I love this decision.
Turn it in on the party. That's
Yep.
the best way to
Uh-huh.
do it. And in a lot of ways, this is the kind of thing that was most foreshadowed, I would say, even more so than like future potential conflicts.
Yep.
The idea that the dragons show up at the end is a very cool way to tie this back into the very first, couple episodes. But also the idea of, okay, yeah, the adventure continues. That will be a thing. We will always have problems we have to deal with. But right now, got to deal with our family, our own. And Percy, you're one of ours. And no, we're not going to let you go. We're not going to make this easy.
Never going to give you up, never going to let you down.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like,
Wow.
because
All right,
the previous episode was
yeah.
hype, had plenty of awesome action and everything. But I was a little bit confused when it's like, wait, hold on, they defeated the Briarwoods with a whole episode left. Well, this is why.
Yeah, because half the episode was
Orthax.
Percy and Orthax.
Yeah, and visually, holy shit, that was terrifying and so cool.
That was so
Like,
cool.
I-
The mind trippy, hallucinations of sorts as
Yep.
he's seeing the Vox Machina, his family, basically as, well, the Briarwoods and
Yep.
their whole group.
I never would have expected Orthax to look so terrifying.
Yeah.
Because yes, Orthax was terrifying, right? He was this excellent, force that's sort of always there but not fully like present ever, like with the campaign stuff and everything. But okay, yeah, have him actually be kind of like the main final antagonist. It makes total sense because it's not just about whether or not they can defeat the Briarwoods, who totally need to be stopped, but also, can we save our friend, right? Will he be completely consumed by vengeance or not? Awesome. And I totally bought it. And this is a great way to also show more potential backstory for Percy, even without it going into like a dedicated like backstory segment, because he's constantly being haunted by the things that happened, and Orthax is specifically showing it to him, showing how Orthax helped him make the gun and all of that stuff. It's like, okay, awesome. Yeah, I want to watch this episode over and over again.
Yeah, the Orthax influence being something where, okay, he's an entity, a demon, or what have you. But for everybody who's not, a D&D aficionado or what have you, they don't really have the concept of where this is something where there was some kind of pact made or what have you.
Just
it's just
spooky,
the idea that there's something that's actually like influencing him through some kind of like possession or some kind of curse or what have you. They don't really understand it, but the idea that they then tied it into the gun in a very, very cool visual montage of showing down like a deep valley of shadow and darkness, him forging, kang, 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 and then Orthax's voice going all throughout it, and then little visions of Percy struggling to go through that, being a exposition of sorts, a visual storytelling medium to then tell us, okay, he made some kind of agreement.
Right.
But it wasn't necessarily straightforward.
Right. It wasn't necessarily struck with words or anything like that. Yeah.
No, it was his thoughts. It was his desire, his
raw emotion that called out
emotion.
for some mechanism by which he could exact his vengeance.
Right. He wished upon all the powers that be, that he could find something.
The dark yearning of his heart, basically.
And the gun did come to him in a dream. It was not a thing that he came up with individually.
Right.
It was something that he had help from. And the idea that, oh, okay, cool. You then had some inspiration one day. That's great. But no, in this world of gods and demons and undead and magic and sorcery or what have you,
that came from somewhere.
That came from somewhere.
Yeah.
And I love the idea that this theme kind of carries throughout here. We have a lot of characters in this world that basically gain something by reaching out to entities beyond.
Yeah.
And that is basically another example of this here with Percy. He's the one that it was primarily channeled through emotion and pain and loss, but all right.
Yeah. And God, that was so satisfying to see Cassandra just suck and then hear like the like the choking on the blood and still trying to like do the incantations for the spell, and then the sideways cut, and we actually get to see all of it, right? Like
because this is a hard,
because this is
violent,
story. Exactly.
Yeah,
They can do whatever the hell they want. So we can see the open wound of the throat being cut open when Delilah's lying there dead, right?
And she got dumped into
the acid. It's a true like D&D double tap. Yeah, okay, there you go. And I totally forgot that, if they're going to resolve the whole Percy thing, then that involves Orthax, but then also Scanlan doing his yoink of the pistol, and then just, okay, sure, here. No, and throws it into the acid. Lovely.
Oh, that's so good. Because I love the idea of this primarily ending with a very clean... Like, I don't want a lot of open-ended things for all the people that have been watching this, with no Critical Role knowledge at all.
Sure.
To then have a feeling that this is an incomplete experience. And the primary emotional motivation for this story is Percy getting his vengeance. So the idea then that he doesn't necessarily get his vengeance in the exact same way that he wanted, or got his vengeance in the other instances.
Right. He doesn't kill either of the Briarwoods.
No. In some ways, that's really special that he didn't kill either of them, because in the actual campaign, Cassandra did not actually kill Delilah. That is not something that happened. I'm pretty sure Percy killed her, and that was part of it. But I like this as a way of showing that they maybe like revisited the story a little bit and thought, well, actually, Cassandra would have plenty of reason to then make this be her moment. And I love it as well, because the idea of then turning Whitestone then over to her, it makes sense.
Yep.
She finished the story, if you will.
Yep.
She reached him and also ended the Briarwoods. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. I mean, there's so much I want to talk about spoiler-wise.
I know. It's kind of distracting, because
it's very distracting.
Okay, things that I want to talk about from the episode, yes, and all the things I love.
Let's non-spoilery talk. The idea of the dragons are here, and these are 4 dragons.
Yep.
And if you'll remember, because I'm not going to give spoilers or what have you, but if you'll remember, there was a symbol, a hinting of more than just one blue dragon.
Right.
There was a multicolored series of dragon heads.
5 of them.
5
that were going out in a spiral.
And these 4 here might be upset that they lost one of their number.
Because remember that crystal or whatever, or something like that, seemed like there was some connection to somewhere else or something like that. Yeah.
Something on the other side, yeah.
Here you go.
Here you go.
So, how are they going to deal with 4 dragons? Because 1 dragon, basically the whole kingdom was at risk, right? And they had to work together, Vox Machina, to stop it, and it was really, really difficult. But what about 4?
And they are already ready to fight.
Yeah. And that was the other thing. When Vox Machina killed the dragon earlier, that was when they decided, okay, we're going to do this, and then they went on the offensive. They chose the fight.
They forced an encounter in a way that was advantageous to them,
and they prepared for it.
And they still nearly lost.
Now in this situation where they weren't necessarily prepared for a fight, right? And then there's 4 of them, and the rest of the kingdom isn't really going to be much help. I feel like this is probably going to go badly.
I think this is a problem.
It could be a slight issue, a misstep, a hiccup, if you will. Yeah. So that'll be a thing.
Also, the floating sphere that was summoned
that just
dissolved one of the holy men that went down to go
black
check,
hole spaghettied and sucked them in.
Yeah. Eat your heart out, Silas. This is the real suck right here. That was nasty.
Scanlan would like it.
And also, this is a fun other thing that wasn't necessarily shown in the campaign, because it's a third-person omniscient thing, so this is something that Matt would have.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Because
this is a twist on showing something that did happen in the campaign, which was they tried to interact with it, and it kept sucking things into it.
Right.
But that was them, just the party testing it, being kind of silly and stuff.
And eventually they had kind of the thing of, okay, we can leave this to other people to potentially deal with,
Right.
which is what they did here, and that was a very nice way to showcase exactly why they think so. It's just, oh god, that's what it did. Well,
Yeah, it was weird. I heard like some weird like sounds coming from Grog's area when he went to go pick up the blade.
Yeah.
That Silas
Odd.
had. That's
Huh.
really interesting.
you,
You guys heard that too, right?
no, what are you talking about, Caleb? Nothing happened.
Curious.
Well, did you hear something? What?
I don't know.
Huh.
Like a whispered. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Odd. I mean, but we know that weapons don't have a capability of having any kind of like voice or anything like that. That'd be silly.
That'd
So
be silly. Yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Keyleth's little description of Tree Stride.
That was great.
And talking and making fun of the D&D mechanics behind it is hilarious. But then it also being a fun way to kind of segue into the big sister Vex, who Keyleth has always kind of in the story kind of had this like. I mean,
You're so cool and
you're
everything.
so cool and oh my god, you're so good. And this is the thing that's really funny is that Vax and Vex are twins. And she's attracted to Vax, so what are the odds that she's also attracted to
It, I'm
twin
sure it could get a little
sister?
confusing sometimes. Yeah.
I'm sure it's the thing of where it's just like, oh my god, the twins are just so hot and cool.
Yeah,
And just, oh my God,
whatever.
all right, whatever.
Yeah, but
it's the same energy as Vax, like, oh gods, you're an attractive couple.
I will say though, I felt a little cucked. Felt a little cucked.
That we went straight to Amon.
We went straight to Amon because I thought for sure something was going to happen.
You're hoping too
Yeah.
hard, yeah.
But there's always next time.
Oh, there's always season 2. There's
Yeah.
so much that we
Uh-huh.
can get in season 2,
Yep,
my
yep.
dude. So much.
Because I get the feeling it could take them a while. Like, it took them this long to defeat 2 Briarwoods and 1 dragon. 4 dragons, I feel like, could take a while,
Also, something that's going to be really exciting, y'all, and those of you that have never watched Critical Role, the idea that this was primarily a Percy arc. Pretty cool,
That's
right?
true.
What happens when we turn the focus on other characters in the party?
Yeah.
A lot of them have stuff going on. Keyleth's got stuff going on.
Yep.
Got her Armente. Something or other going on there. I'm not going to spoil anything. Just that there's that, There's, there's potential, romances brewing in the party.
Oh, I am so excited for romance stuff. And the angle of like, wait, but my Aramente, I don't think we can. That was I can't remember if that was done in the campaign or not. I feel like it might have been, but at the same time, I don't think the confession came this early. That's a fun way to keep up the like adorkable, blushing, very, very awkward, like, will they, won't they, all of that stuff. Meanwhile, all the other players around the table just cringe and like, hide behind their books and stuff.
I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah, that was, oh man, that felt good. That felt good to actually have that be just said.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, y'all. This is unfortunate for y'all, but we've got
to.
There's so many things we want. All right. Bye, everybody. It's spoiler time.
So, how do we want to do
3, 2,
this?
1. Fucking Chroma Conclave is here.
Yeah, they're here.
They're here,
Uh-huh.
and they're gonna burninate the
Oh,
countryside.
boy.
Burninating everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
So,
I love that they like zoomed in on the kids. I was like, those kids are fucked. you know?
Yep. And then showing that, what's their name? Assume was there because yes, they're not Raishan yet, but showcasing that they are a character that exists, so that way it can actually be a twist when we realize that they did die and Raishan took their form and all of that stuff.
I'm really, really excited for Chroma Conclave arc.
Yeah.
It's one of the arcs that has probably the most like classic D&D kind of deal with it.
Railroad, go like, but in a good way, like go on a path,
This video game style.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Go fight one dragon at a time over and over until we are forced to fight 2, but we also kind of team up with another one. I'm so excited for that. That's gonna be crazy. And I also am really excited for them to really go and do the Vecna thing almost a little bit better, because I like the potential ways in which they're setting up Vecna as being a more looming background threat that the party doesn't know about, but we kind of know about.
Right, because, and that's one of the things that you just have as an advantage if you're doing a TV show where you don't have to worry about things being communicated to the audience changing what the party themselves do. So cool.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I also just squeed a little when Craven Edge kind of spoke a little bit. If we're not getting Suntree speaking,
then I guess
fine. Then I guess we're getting Craven Edge speaking.
And it doesn't have to start as a full conversation, of course, naturally.
And it does work a little bit better, I understand, because we have a cursed weapon already that had something speaking through it. That is really cool. I also love, really well here, the idea that, well, Percy's weapons always be breaking, but not always for the same reasons. The idea that, the gun was the limitation for Orthax's influence in this plane. Cool.
But also, if Orthax gave him the idea for the gun, Orthax is tied to the gun, but there was someone else we saw who was trying to make a gun that is not here right now. And Vex said, like, I have a feeling we'll run into her again. Like, I wonder.
Do you think, though, because of the way they finished things with Delilah, that she won't come back, actually, and they'll change that up a bit?
I think she will, because I want to say, I'm not 100% sure on the thing of...
I'm not either.
I feel like I remember Cassandra actually stabbing her.
No, I'm pretty sure Cassandra did not.
I'm holding that loosely because I haven't watched the end of the actual Briarwood arc in a long time.
No, because the reason why I'm pretty sure it also didn't happen, there's a meta reason as a DM. I wouldn't have my NPC take away a PC's moment. And I'm pretty sure. But it wasn't. I almost remember the one-liner that Percy gave when he kills Delilah.
But wasn't it in the execution? Did they actually kill Delilah in combat, or did they kill her in combat? And then it's
I don't remember.
She's still not quite dead. What do you do with her?
I'm pretty sure that if at the very least they knocked Delilah unconscious in combat.
No,
it still wasn't Cassandra that actually killed Delilah.
It could also totally be a thing where it's like someone else in the party killed her in combat, and then it was just she's dead. But that doesn't sound as fun from a narrative standpoint. So they maybe make someone in combat be the one to deal the final blow to defeat her. But then when it comes to actually killing her, they have it be someone else.
Yeah, I see, again, I'm pretty sure Cassandra did not kill Delilah. That
was a dope stab though. Like that felt horrifying. Like with the gurgling and all of that stuff and the raspy breathing and everything.
I also just feel like Cassandra was handled better in this animated show than she was in the actual campaign because of the simplicity of the storyline and how much we're focusing on kind of moving things along. Cassandra feels way more impactful and less like not forgotten, but kind of like
I totally get that.
She's an NPC that's not being piloted by a PC, so she has less opportunities for expression and diverse.
You don't want an NPC to overshadow some of the other players, and given that you already have a very large group, that can easily happen. So oftentimes they'll just sort of go into the background. But then even if you have, say, all the same stuff that happened with Cassandra in the show, but spread out over, say, 20 hours of gameplay, that doesn't feel it loses maybe some of the impact because it's not condensed into one nice digestible picture,
and people's memories are very iffy. This is why it's important to be a note taker in D&D, is that a lot of things will happen that unless you have a very strong emotional connection to it, you won't actually remember it that well.
And in some cases, that can be helpful for the DMs when they're wanting to pull twists. But on the other hand, it can be real nice to have the players be like, oh, yes, I remember that NPC said this thing that felt a bit strange,
That's honestly why the lovable, silly NPC is why they're usually the favorite, is because, that happens.
Yeah.
But did you catch the beret on the guy's head here? The muscle-bound guy that Scanlan was talking up,
Nice.
I loved that as like a nod. They're like, yeah, he's wearing a beret on his head. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the idea that they can't actually have the whole beret scene happen with like him wanting to have a painting or what have you and have it be the stable boy or what have you. So we're just going to make a nod to it. There you go.
Gotcha.
Unless it's a thing that they're going to save for when they come back to Whitestone in between, dealing with dragons. And the tree stride is the set up for season 2, where we need to have a reason
Why
why
they
the party
can
can
hop
hop around locations rather quickly.
Right. Yep.
And that can be really cool as a limitation that they're setting up now, to when they get into a situation, they're like, we need to get out of here. And Keelan's
Right.
like, I can't cast it again. Like,
Yeah.
the magic is way too strong for me to do just right now.
Well, and if
We're here, we're stuck, you know?
If I remember, and this might be something where they would also need to like change it up a bit potentially, but if I recall, they tree stride from the keep, and I don't know if they go to Whitestone.
No, of course. Oh.
No, because to escape Amon, right?
Oh, right.
I want to say they go to Draconia, and then it ends up being the ruins. But that might be a different time.
Yeah. The stuff that involves anything remotely like connections to
Tiberius.
Thank you.
It's obviously
probably going to be cut.
Yeah,
They're going to change it entirely.
Yeah, so maybe they go back to Whitestone or something like that, or whatever, right? As just
what have you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. And that would be cool, because then it'll feel like the continuity is pretty
Exactly.
strong.
We still know these characters that were just introduced, not too long ago. We could have more antics there, whatever.
Yeah, and they did do the slice of life time skip stuff with
They
some
did.
door jokes,
Yep.
with just some general fun. The Legend of Vox Machina.
Yep.
That was cool.
Gilmore's little like lapel flourish was nice.
Also,
color.
just having everybody together, having Percy working on making another pistol.
Yep.
And going all quarter metal alchemist here.
Right. Exactly.
But there's a smile on his face.
Exactly.
He's tinkering.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I love the little bits of character animation when they're like in the quieter moments in this show, because it shows that they get the characters, and we don't need to necessarily throw in a quip or a humor,
it's
door joke.
It's okay that we don't also have the other door joke, with Vex and stuff that can happen later.
Yeah.
But also just the other thing I want to say, given how terrifying Orthax was, and given how terrifying Dr. Ripley is just able to be, can you just imagine how scary that's going to be when she shows up again and Orthax is like conflagrating behind her?
Yeah.
Like that whole bit with Percy was just so good, because that's the kind of stuff that it doesn't really make as much sense to have happen in a D&D game, right?
Yeah.
Of all the showing the mental battles and everything. But damn, was it cool.
Oh yeah, so satisfying. And that's it. That's the end of the Briarwood arc officially, and we're going to begin the Chroma Conclave arc. I very much am looking forward to seeing how lethal the dragons will be, because in episodes 1 and 2, they did a really good job of showing that dragons are just big, unstoppable creatures.
Yep.
It really was a lot of luck that Vox Machina was able to kill the one.
Right.
And the fact that they're going to be working together, and they're going to start setting up their kingdom, their domain here. And also the idea that Thordak's not a regular dragon.
Nope.
Like, he's...
the whole elemental monstrosity thing.
Right. But also the Vecna influence as well.
Oh, was there Vecna influence?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was a part of it, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to have the larger D&D lore stuff gotten into a bit as well.
Yep. And I forget, do they kill one of the dragons at Grayskull Keep and then they run, or do they just run?
They just run.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
they do not kill any dragons here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was the white
It was the
dragon
ice one, yeah.
that shows up first.
Which I want to say is Umbrasyl.
Tower.
Yeah, exactly. And there's
no,
the whole
Umbrasyl's the dark one. That's in the name Umbra, so that's the black one. It's red, white, black, and green, right?
Yeah.
Red, white, black, and green, because the blue one was what's his name?
Brimscythe?
Brimscythe.
Yeah. I want to say.
Or Grimscythe, one of those two. Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Dasher and Prince, Sam's amazing little ditty that he did for the Thordak fight.
Yes. I also I'm really excited for having our characters have those moments where the party members just drop dead. Like,
Yep.
we now have our in the show reason as to how we can get people back up when they're almost
Like on
dead.
the brink, yeah, mostly dead.
But
Yeah,
what happens when they try to showcase the party getting stronger,
sure.
and yet their fights end up being more lethal?
Yeah, that'll be
That's
interesting.
that's gonna be curious to see how they do that.
Well, one of the ways that they could do it also is they could have it be something where, because they get so gruesome in this show, where the bodies actually just get torn apart.
Yeah.
Right, and then
Sure.
and then if you wanted to keep Keyleth's little freak out moment of like, oh God, don't touch me, like we're traumatized from all the fights we've been in, then maybe that would make a bit more sense.
Sure.
As far as like priority things for things that carry over from the campaign, I'd say that's lower on the list. But
Can you imagine how many people are going to be scared shitless in the first episode when they tease a potential Gilmore death in the very beginning?
wait,
All these people who have never seen Critical Role or anything like that are going to be like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Oh,
Because there was that moment where Matt basically held Gilmore's life
yeah,
over the party as they were like, oh shit, is Gilmore
Right,
dead?
right,
Is
right.
Gilmore dead? And then he's not dead, but
Uh-huh,
but it's just the idea of like,
oh man,
Yeah,
season
yeah.
2 is gonna be
It's
so
gonna be
good,
so good,
Oh
yeah.
man,
all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this show, reaction, series, and discussions of all of them. This was a lot of fun.
Yes.
We will be
Enjoyed
here
this a bit.
for when season 2 comes back. So thank you very much for going with us on this journey. Thank you for being so welcoming to all the new Critical Role fans
Indeed.
and stuff.
Yes.
And now they're fans of The Legend of Vox Machina. They don't necessarily have to check out Critical Role.
That's
now.
true,
They
because
just watch
Critical
this.
Role is a long ass show.
Yeah. So, all right. But yeah, take care. And we'll see you for when we return for Season 2 of Legend of Vox Machina.
That's right.
Until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
Next time.